Happening right now.
Whether she's size 0 or whether she's size 24, 22, 18, we want to include all women in the fashion quotient, and I think it's extremely possible here at Syracuse University.
Tonight we go up close with one of the most famous plus-size models in the world and SU alum Emme as she talks about her plans to change the fashion industry.
You have seen her in magazines and on television. She's an author and the most famous plus-size supermodel. Emme is also a Syracuse University graduate, and Matt had the chance to go up close with her to talk to her about her future endeavors. Matt.
Well, Megan, new at 5:30 tonight, she is teaming up with her alma mater for a new program. They're calling it Fashion Without Limits. Emme's giving design students the opportunity to make clothing that fits normal or plus-size women. I talked with Emme in our up-close segment at the warehouse in Armory Square. What's it like for you to come back to Syracuse? You know, you have some roots here going back a few years. What's it like? You love it?
I love coming back. I love, love, love being on campus. I get that flip in my heart and I get excited.
What do you see in these students? You know, you talk about that flip in your heart. What's that mean?
Possibility. The flip in the heart when I arrive on campus makes me excited to see in their eyes that they have hope and they have dreams to happen and they have goals to achieve, and it's nice to be a part of that again.
Standardized testing, where we explore school uniforms and conformity in dress.
Emme is back on the Hill to judge student designs at the annual Fashion and Beauty Communications Milestone Fashion Show.
Syracuse University, Fashion Without Limits, was birthed out of many, many years of trying to change a system one particular way and going against that door and knocking and knocking and knocking without the door opening.
Emme is working to open those doors. The finale of the show included models wearing the designs from Fashion Without Limits. Even just being in this space here, which is so unique, and seeing these young faces and they're immersed in their patterns and designs, it's energizing.
It's very energizing to see the students working with the patterns, their ideas becoming a reality. And that's the best part of creativity, is to say, yes, it is possible. You just have to think it, and it can become. And this is what happens at, you know, VPA. This is what VPA is all about.
The fashion design program at the warehouse in Armory Square now has the benefit of designing on forms that are not the industry standard of size 6.
Whether she's size 0 or whether she's size 24, 22, 18, we want to include all women in the fashion quotient, and I think it's extremely possible here at Syracuse University.
It seems impossible to me that that has not been considered before.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, we've had all sizes of women forever. Right?
I know.
This is not a new invention.
Fashion is not exclusive. It's been told to us that it's an exclusive club, that only a few are let in and a few will look fashionable. Well, we want to kind of turn that over and create a tipping point and include women in the fashion concept, idea, excitement, party, the fashion party. Everyone should be involved. There's a conservative woman, there's a grunge woman, there's a rocking chick woman, there's a woman that likes to have, you know, a little bit more of that clean aesthetic. Well, that should be reflected in full-figured as well, not one boxy size or fit for all. No more, no more. We don't want that any longer. 16, 18, 20, this represents 100 million women, these three forms right here.
While Emme works on her clothing line, her writing, and raising her 13-year-old daughter, she also preaches the importance of physicality. She wants people to get out and move. She treasures life after surviving Hodgkin's.
I haven't been challenged with cancer. I hold on a little tighter to this existence here. I don't want to have anything premature pop up and I got out too early. I need 9 lives already. Yeah. You know, I want all that comes to me. And so taking care of my body is just going to help me get to be nicely old and gray.
I can't imagine it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope so.
You're not going to be old and gray.
Oh, okay. Forever young.
Actually, they're just going to put you in the mannequin right back in the room.
Oh, no.
And you come out again and you look that way again,
Oh,
right?
no.
Isn't that how it works?
And she is beautiful.
Doesn't she have a
Really
great
beautiful.
smile? And she's a sharp businesswoman. I mean, we mentioned she's an author. She's obviously a model, but she wants to work this plus-size clothing line, Fashion Without Limits, into her own line. She's already signed her first licensee to get that work going.
And it is important to know that women come in all different shapes and sizes. What you see in some of the traditional stores isn't necessarily the reality for a lot of women.
It's all about making money and pushing women into certain corners, and Emme wants to change the way that's all viewed.